A fire thumbnail for a fire video. Yeah, I'm really excited about this. Not, I mean, Palnard, shut the fuck up, mate. He is like, well, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put this list in the stream for you. And I'm like, yeah, sure, I'm good up eventually because it's the only thing that I really have going for me now. So why not do it? Hey Strato, you're in earlier than Phantom, so that is a new record. But although I do think that Phantom is kind of declining ever since my absence on YouTube. Honestly, the Phantom rant, he is a fucking weeaboo. And oh, there's Phantom. Hey, you actually changed your profile picture. Let's take a look at that. You probably changed to something like a weave or something. I don't fucking know. But actually, Strato is in here before you did. So how do you feel about that? IGTG. Okay, talk English, mate. But we're gonna look at this picture right here because I'm a creepy fucker. I've like 300 YouTube subscriptions, so that is kind of difficult for me to do. So there we go. And Phantom, if I type in Phantom, I get Phantom of the Opera by Maiden, or the opera or something, or the live show. I don't fucking know. Um, how's the stream called? I actually forgot the title already. Listening to requests. Yeah, there we go. I believe it is 36 songs or something. So I will be busy. I will be busy by the dipshit Pawn Arts, and he isn't even in here. I mean, come on now. We're talking on messages, and he talks to me whenever he feels like it. And when I send something to him, I have to wait for like fucking hours for him to respond. And whenever he comments, he comments just the way he spams the shit out of me. And whenever I comment, I have to wait for like hours. Fucking dipshit. But that's how some fans are. So there we go. Where the fuck is Phantom? Yeah, in here. But where is he in my subscriptions? Man, there doesn't come one day whenever I'm not obsessed with this guy. But sure, mate. But I just want to look at the new profile picture. If he wants to explain what it is, but Rockdo has a kind of unique profile picture. I talked about that with Pawn Heart, and he said, "Oh, I don't know what it is," and I said, "Yeah, it's a Sergeant Pepper's parody picture, but somebody on Downfall said it was really clever. I don't really get the reference, but looks pretty cool." Oh, where the fuck are you, Phantom? Yeah, in here, but this is so that yeah, I'll probably have to type in Iron Maiden retro, but still. Oh, CJ reviews music, rip. With that cross in between, great profile picture. On media review, I have a lot of good subscriptions. I love myself. ABBA. I actually listened to a shitload of ABBA with my grandma the other day. I know that Phantom isn't a big fan of them, but they're great. They're a great pop act. In my opinion, they're the best. They're even better than Michael Jackson and Prince, in my opinion, I think. But, I think, Prince went on for too long, has more classics than ABBA, but he went on for too long. Michael Jackson hasn't really been good since '91. ABBA just stopped whenever they ran out of ideas. Super Trooper, The Visitors, and they just got away. I almost poked myself in the eye. They just went away. So I like that. That they have the kind of mentality of whenever there's nothing to be made here, we're not gonna do it. I cannot find Phantom. Fuck me. And I don't have any new comments. What the fuck? I was like searching away. Oh well, there we go. You just search up SpongeBob Iron Maiden on YouTube and you find my channel. Yeah, you just have to find. Oh, that's actually kind of special. But you have to kind of find Iron Maiden retrospective. That's you get Downfall Network, the Rageaholic, and then you get Phantom, and then you get Downfall again with Saxon for some reason. Yeah, Saxon is new wave of British heavy metal, just like Iron Maiden. But there we go. So let's look at this album cover or this picture right there because I'm kind of intrigued. I am the fucking strong. What even is your profile picture, mate? It looks like I want to say Teen Titans Go, but that's not the one. Not Teen Titan. You know, Titans and how's this anime called again? Attack on Titan. There we go. The anime. You know, one of the most popular animes of recent times. I'm a big fan of the first season. Not too keen on the second one. I believe the third one is out now, but nobody gives a shit anymore. So, but I do like the first one. The first season is pretty good, but the rest is kind of for me. You know, the second season is highly praised, but I just don't really care for it. But I don't really have anything to say. You know, I was kind of intrigued by that Phantom picture, but honestly, I do prefer the old picture. But you know, says a dipshit that hasn't changed his profile picture ever since its inception. So there we go. Well, you know, if you want to know the origins of my profile pictures, I believe I started out with something called Scotmon. That didn't really caught on. You know, Scotmon, Call of Duty, Pokemon, because those were my two most played games. Both of them, I still like them, but I don't really play them anymore. Play some COD here and there, play some Pokemon here and there, but you know, nothing major anymore. But whenever I do play them, I'm really hooked. So there we go. It's a JoJo parody. Whoa, you know, I never saw that coming. The characters Killer Queen, Deadly Queen, and watching the sub because copyright sucks. Deadly Queen. Oh my, yeah. I mean, fuck copyright, mate. Yeah, you know, you want copyright this motherfucker. There we go. But yeah, of course, it's like an obscure anime reference. There we go. Well, no Queen reference. You cannot go wrong with that. Obscure Queen, yeah, like one of the biggest bands ever. Dipshit, fuck no. But yeah, we're probably gonna watch or what we're gonna listen to the songs. Maybe you guys have requests, but I'm gonna do these things by you know what's his name, Pawn Hearts. So there we go. You know, I have the loyal followers, Strato and Phantom. You know, Strato is probably like he tries his fucking hard to be the moderator of the channel or something, or he tries his heart out to get some momentum, but he just doesn't get it going for himself. Like he's trying, and he just doesn't beat Phantom. Although I have to say, I don't want to be rude against Phantom. Although I do kind of think that Phantom is kind of going downhill, honestly, in not per se in character, but in consistency, in being a fan, in being supportive. I think he's kind of going downhill in that department, but he's still the best fan around. So there we go. They also had to change Bad Company into Worst Company, Echoes X1 to 3 to Reverb X1 and 3, and Crazy Diamond to Shining Diamond. That was really funny. I mean, Shining Diamond still works for me though, but you know, whatever. But I do think you know that you know before going into the song, I do think that Phantom used to be like you know I was obsessed with this guy because you know he wasn't too much of a weep. I don't mind anime, but I mean ever since you're so into it, I'm just like I kind of lost touch with Phantom. Honestly, you are the best channel ever. You're kind of you. That's kind of overwhelming, but I guess you know. I mean, I am amazing, so there we go. Oh, I love the segment. I don't love this. Well, I'm not gonna say that sentence because it just sounds fucking wrong. It sounds gay. Proc. Can I recommend you a song? Well, sure. I don't know who you are, Eric B, but you sound kind of like how's that rapper called? Rakim or something? Rakim and yeah, I believe he's called Eric B and Rakim. So you literally ripped off like a hip hop duo's name, but whatever. You can recommend me a song. What song would that be? You know, if it's gonna be like a terrible song, of course I'm gonna deny it, but you know, let's hear it and I might give it a shot. Let's start off the stream with that, and then we will go into the whole song thing. And yeah, that whole Brave New World. Isn't the song though? You know, you probably mean. Well, I don't think that's a title track of Iron Maiden, but I think that's like another song. But we're gonna type that in. I have no idea about who that is. I want to say Iron Maiden, but I believe they don't have a self-titled on the Brave New World. So there we go. Never heard it before, so or maybe they do. Maybe they do. Um, yeah, you probably mean Iron Maiden though. By Greta Van Vliet. Okay, that's okay. Let's listen to that then, I guess. Um, yeah. By the way, it may sound ridiculous to you, but I've never heard Greta Van Vliet, however you say her name. Never heard of band before. I know that's the Melon Dash their second album because it sounded too much like Led Zeppelin, but I mean, Greta Van Vliet is just a fucking cover band. I mean, honestly, without the covers, mind you, without the covers. So, but I know he already made a joke, so there we go. But it was a funny observation. Oh shit, I love Led Zepp. I mean, who doesn't love Led Zepp? But it's Greta Van Vliet, so there we go. Yeah, I mean, let's just listen to this Brave New World. I was kind of disappointed that it wasn't Iron Maiden, but whatever, man, whatever. Cannot always listen to your favorite songs. I didn't know they were still around. Uh, oh, Phantom, funny Phantom. They're kind of still around, but I guess sounds all right. Yeah, this comes from their new album. Oh, I hear some over the hills and far away kind of vibe. In all ser in all seriousness, Greta Van Vliet is okay. True. This sounds like I like them. Couldn't see that coming since you requested it, but sure. This sounds a lot like how's the song called? No Quarter, I think. You know, something from House of the Holy. It sounds like Rush is trying to cover Houses of the Holy. That is how it's sounding to me right now. Fuck me. My grandma just gave me an apple and I was choked in that bitch. Fucking hell. The bitch being my apple, by the way, not her. I love not the song, but I love my observation on that. Rush is trying to cover House of the Holy. I love that observation by me right there. I love myself. It's okay. Yeah, he has a good voice though. He has a good singing voice. Speaking of Rush, did you see Crash video on them? You know it, mate. I mean, how to get into Rush? Fire video. There's actually one comment under there. If you can, if you do catch it, if you do read it, I basically say that people that's, he was talking about, oh my god, 2112 is so long. Listen to it, mate, bitch. And I was like, if you can get into 2112, you shouldn't be listening to Rush in general. And I was like, yeah, mate. My comment, by the way, so there we go. Of course, I agree with that, so there we go. No shit. I mean, it just sounds like they're kind of trying to cover, Lord of the Rings, Led Zeppelin with a Rush kind of twist to it with those vocals. So it sounds like a Rush, Led Zeppelin, Lord of the Rings cover band to me. That's kind of how it comes over to me. 2012 long, proc fans laughing. I mean, 20 minutes is a long ass track though, but yeah, but I mean, people that say it's too long, mate, fucking pussies. And they are so young. It's cool that they are around my age and bring this kind of music to my generation. Do you have that feeling whenever you're talking and there's a burp coming up? That's such a awful feeling. I hate that. 20 minutes is normal for proc fans. Yeah, I know that. Never said it wasn't, but people under that video, Crash's fans are like 20 minutes is way too long. And Crash's fan that isn't really a surprise because the Crash fans are, I believe, punk rock and alternative rock fans, so they're not really used to long songs. But I love me a long song. I love us. I basically love a song that is good composed. So if a song doesn't matter, if it's like a Blur, a song two, or whenever it is a 2112 by Rush, I love the composition. I love whenever the song is as long as it needs to be. 2112, perfect length. Song two, perfect. Doesn't really matter what the length is as long as the composition is good. Length really doesn't matter as long as the song is good composed. Oh my god. I mean, I basically agree with the lemon. There's just nothing happening here. Like, there are some drums. This vocal performance right here is okay. Guitar solo. It's just all so formulaic, honestly. That's like every band ever, but it just doesn't speak to me, honestly. The song isn't even finished, but I know it's gonna end. And okay, did not expect that. I heard like a high ass vocal, but there we go. Yeah, this it was basically a Led Zeppelin song. Come on now. It's okay. I've heard better. I've heard worse. So there we go. Greta Van Vliet is basically one of those bands that isn't amazing, but they're not terrible. They're an okay super group, so I'm gonna give the song a 5 out of 10. Honestly, it's a middle of the road average song. So there we go. A modern day Waro. I don't know what it is. So there we go. Oh, that's probably a song. A modern day Waro. Okay. Yeah, so we're probably gonna do a few of you guys' songs, and then we're gonna do the whole list. So there we go. It's probably a fucking anime song. Come on now. Rush is related to it. Oh yeah, that's a Rush lyric, I believe. Oh yeah, yeah, that is South Park covering it. Yeah, so we're not gonna do that since it's not really a song. You're confusing the fuck out of me, Phantom. But there we go. I mean, I'm really. I lost my touch with the earth. Well, not per se with the earth in general, but I never really caught on, if you know what I mean. Yeah, so the first song we're gonna listen to is the classic Angel of Death by fucking Slayer. So yeah, let's do that. I mean, let's have the live. Well, not per se the live show, but whatever. Angel of Death. Yeah, let's have the lyric video. Ah, stupid as that. I mean, come on now. Fucking Slayer. Rah! Dun, pause. Dun 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 dun. This is my favorite Slayer song, though. I don't know. It's up there for sure. I'll switch the meaning of pain. Die. So dead. Ends decay, showers the cleanse you of your life. Forced in, like cattle rerun, stripped off, your life is short. Human, angel death, 400,000 more to die. Angel of Death. I mean, do I really have to rate this song? I mean, come on now, it's fucking Slayer, come on now. It speaks for itself. My favorite Slayer song is Seasons in the Abyss. It's also my favorite Slayer album. I mean, it's kind of an obvious answer, but I think Rain and Blood is my favorite. The title track and the album, so there we go. I mean, I think Angel of Death used to be my favorite, but I mean, that breakdown, the riff, the song, the headbang moment, it's just the best Slayer song. I mean, come on. It's such an obvious answer, but I mean, it's obvious for a reason. But Seasons in the Abyss is still a close second to me. I mean, the song itself, the album is killer. That's King Mask. What else is on that album? The title track. War Ensemble. I mean, it's a classic. Come on now. Red Painted Blood. Or no. It's an album, but there are a lot of songs on that album that I love, but I actually forgot like all the titles outside of the singles. The problem with Rain and Blood is that most of the songs sound kind of the same still. That's basically Slayer's thing. Like it's Slayer, you know? That's kind of, that's probably why I love it so much. That's the point of Slayer. They sound the same. Every song just immersed into one just incredible tune. Yeah, but with Season they changed it up. Yeah, I get that, but Slayer used to be at their peak on Rain and Blood era because what they did was just trashing, violent, not giving a fuck attitude. It was just balls to the wall, just epic trash metal. And I think that Seasons has more of a diversion to it, but Slayer was never about the diversion. So I love Slayer at their trashiest. If I want to listen to something diverse, I'm not gonna listen to Slayer. I'm listening to Rain and Blood, bitch. Angel of Death, but whatever. The album, Raining Blood. You probably get me though, but I do understand that you want something diverse, but Raining Blood is it's the pinnacle. It really is. I believe only Phantom is in here now, so yeah, only Phantom. Strato went away because nobody notices him. Solo. And of course the how's it called? The drum solo. No, I know. I mean, this is just banger tune. Arguably one of the best opening songs ever, War Ensemble too, but I mean Angel of Death just fucking blows you out. Dun, 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 dun. I mean, do I really have to say anything about this? It's a classic. Yeah, let's just go to the next one. My whole neighborhood could listen to that. I mean, yeah, let's just go to the next one because it's fucking Slayer. It's fucking Slayer, mate. Kind of funny how Crash really likes punk, but his favorite band is Rush. That's kind of weird. That's really weird. I mean, Crash is a weird guy, but whatever. Yeah, now we're gonna listen to what the fuck? Pentatonix did a cover on Daft Punk for some reason. I don't fucking know. Or Daft Punk. Well, no. Yeah, I believe Pentatonix has wrote a song about Daft Punk. I have no fucking clue. It has a shitload of views though. It has more views than the most viewed Daft Punk video, so that is kind of strange. One More Time by Daft Punk. This is a classic. Listen to Wasp, The Real Me. Nah, let's do that after. That's yeah, sure. Actually, yeah, I believe I already said it, but let's listen to this song today. Listen to the whole Discovery album again because it's just so addictive. I mean, songs like Angel of Death and One More Time by Slayer and Daft Punk, respectively, are such classic songs. They really don't need a rating because they're defined by classic. So there we go. So I get the needle drop analysis right now. You know, whenever he reviews a classic, it's a classic. It doesn't need a rating because it's a classic album. And that's kind of how I feel with Angel of Death and One More Time. You know, it's classic. What can you do? What can you rate? Oh yeah, oh, the dancing. I fucking hate not this song, but I hate that the top rated comment is 2018 question mark question mark. Like, why do those comments get so many likes? Like, I fucking hate it. Like, oh, I'm listening to this song in 2018. Like, who fucking cares, mate? Fucking, I hate those comments. Like, they're everywhere. They're like leafy hissing fans, or like they're like a cancer to me or something. You know, or not cancer, but it's like a disease or something. You know, it's everywhere. Germs, it's everywhere. Like, fuck that noise. No, I'm just feeling. This is my noise right here. I celebrate. Don't wait too late. So I'm probably gonna give like, I'm not gonna say like it's a classic, but I'm probably gonna say like, you know, if it's a classic song, I'm not gonna say beforehand it's a classic, but probably after the review, after the listening experience, I'm gonna give it the classic rating. Me, which arguably is probably better than a 10 because a 10 is just a front to back flawless album, but a classic has stand the test of time. It's still here, people still listen to it, and you love it, so you give it a classic rating. So that is arguably a better rating than a 10, but that's debatable, of course. But I do think that because an album front to back can be great, you know, by an obscure black metal band or something. It can be a great album. It can be a 10 out of 10. But if it doesn't stand the test of time, people are gonna forget about a 10 of 10. A classic will be there forever, like Slayer's Angel of Death and Daft Punk's One More Time. Those songs will be there forever. They will never go away. So classic. I'm gonna say it after the song too, but I mean, I just love to say it. Who's watching this in 9/11 2001? Ha ha ha! So original. I mean, everybody who has ever said 2018, 2019 question mark. Yeah, that. There we go. Brandon down so free. Mama, then you got me feeling so free. You're gonna celebrate, celebrate, dance so free. One more time, you got me feeling so free. We're gonna celebrate, celebrate, and dance so free. One more time, you got me feeling so free. We're gonna celebrate, celebrate, and dance so free. One more time, you got me feeling so free. We're gonna celebrate. Why do people like those comments though? Because they're fucking retarded. Um, I do really like it that, you know, Steven Wilson actually really loves Daft Punk, like I do. But and actually, you know, you probably don't want to hear it, but actually, I came across an Onision video whenever I watched that guy, but you know. And actually, he has a list of his favorite bands, and it's actually really good. He starts off with Smashing Pumpkins, Daft Punk is in there. Marilyn Manson is okay. Of course, Onision loves Black Veil Brides. Honestly, don't mind Black Veil Brides. They're okay. They're kind of gimmicky band to me. They're overhated. They're okay. I've heard way worse. There we go. I mean, whenever you say that you have heard better than Black, or it's you have heard worse than Black Veil Brides, then you've heard some shit like the last stream. Well, what else was on there? Outside of Black Veil Bride, I think that all of his choices so far were pretty good on that list. Or well, White Zombie, don't really care for that. What else was on that list though? Well, might as well look it up. I mean, it was pretty fire though. I do really like that list. Like most of the picks were really good. So yeah, it's Onision is kind of like a Morrissey kind of type. He has great music taste. Whenever he wants to, he can put out a good video. Not comparing him to Morrissey, but the guy's an asshole. The guy sucks ass. But his opinions. Whenever sometimes I do kind of relate with Onision, but he's just such a fucking douchebag. Honestly, such an asshole for attention. And people say, oh, make a content on Onision, to idols. But if you make a content cop on Onision, the guy will be relevant again, and that's what he wants to do. So idols is not gonna do that because of that. So there we go. If you really think about it, you will find it out. So there we go. Oh yeah, of course forget the biggest band ever, Nirvana. Don't get me wrong, I love Nirvana, but Nirvana is always one of those bands that everybody talks about them. So I never think about them because everybody else is already talking about Nirvana. So I'm just kind of like I kind of removed Nirvana from my head. I still love to listen to Nirvana, but whenever I don't have to go into another room and I hear about Nirvana again. So it's kind of pointless to think about them. So there we go. That's kind of my mentality about it. Kind of like the PewDiePie mentality, what Jinx said or something like, you don't have to subscribe to PewDiePie because he's everywhere, which is kind of true. But I mean, shut the fuck up, Jinx. You're fucking retarded. Yeah, let's check out this video actually. Yeah, he starts out with Smashing Pumpkins. I mean, of course, I'm hooked. I'm hooked on that. he says it's the lead singer looks like a hardcore drug addict. That's is he though? Yeah, I mean Billy did a shitload of drugs back in the day, so probably. And then he looks like Moby. That's kind of an accurate comment. And then he compares his own song to Tonight Tonight, which is just Tonight Tonight is a fantastic alternative rock song, kind of poppy. And then he compares it to his shitty own song, I'm a Banana, which is just basically the title over and over and over again. How can you even, and he says, oh, it has more views than that video. Like, who gives you shit? And he sings it in that classical Billy style. I mean, you gotta love it, man. Kind of whiny. Oh yeah, and then he chose Nine Inch Nails. I mean, whenever he chose Pumpkins, Nine Inch Nails, I was like, Arnie is good music taste. God damn it, I do like this. The dude in the middle is literally the only one that matter. I mean, it's kind of true. Trent Reznor. I mean, gotta love that guy. And then he watches the closer. That upper lip though. Yeah, Robson. You know, he kind of goes downhill after this. He chooses Rob Zombie and Moby. I'm like, okay, those are okay acts. They're kind of weird, but whatever. You know, it's not bad music. Oh yeah, and he chose Rammstein too. Yeah, you know, his first two bands were pretty good. Daft Punk was pretty good, but outside of that, it's kind of a shitty list, honestly. You know, and I believe the top rated comment was like, only even has the music taste of an edgy, angsty 14-year-old or something. I was like, yeah, perfect comment. Oh, Moby. I never cared for Moby. And then, you know, this comment that he said right there never sat too well with me. This channel doesn't have a lot of subscribers to me, showing how relevant my music taste is. I was like, whenever I heard it, I was like, mate, it doesn't matter, you know, it doesn't fucking matter how many subscribers a YouTube channel has. It goes on about the music. If a channel doesn't have a lot of subscribers, who fucking cares? You know, Justin Bieber, One Direction have millions of subscribers, and their music sucks, so that doesn't show a damn thing. And then he talks about eating a penis. Of course, Nishan lost the shit out of that. Oh, let's not forget about Rammstein. Like, why not forget about them? Because I mean, they're not terrible, but yeah, you know, they're okay. They're an okay band. They're kind of overrated, but you know, if you like Rammstein, that's okay. They're one of those poser bands. You know, you like them if you're a poser metalhead. You know, Slipknot, Linking Park, I get, you know, not really, but whatever. You know, one a poser band. Whenever you say, "Oh, I'm into heavy metal and I'm listening to Five Finger Death Punch and Disturb," you know, Sabaton, like those bands. You know, you listen to metal, but you're not really listening to metal, if you know what I mean. And Rammstein fits that bill perfectly. Although they're better than all of those bands that I just named, but they're still falling into that category. Non-metalheads get into metal and they listen to Rammstein. Like, yeah, this is really bad commentary right here. They are stupid. I mean, they're Rammstein, Nirvana. Yeah, I mean, his last two picks were pretty good again. Started off with Smashing Pumpkins, Nine Inch Nails, and then he ended with Nirvana and Daft Punk. So that's better again. Listen to Wasp the Real Me. Bitch, I'm busy with a video. I, you gotta like the way that Fenton just doesn't give a fuck whatever I do on this channel, and he's just like, listen to my song, bitch. What video? I'm listening to Onision's favorite bands right now, and I'm just saying, I was saying all the time that his first two picks, Smashing Pumpkins and Nine Inch Nails, that was pretty good shit in my opinion. And then he kind of got downhill with Rob Zombie and Moby and all of those blokes. Then he goes up again, in my opinion, with Nirvana, and I believe Daft Punk was his closing pick. So the list is okay. Yeah, and Rammstein was in there, so you know it's alright. It's a pretty good list though, in my opinion. Oh yeah, yeah, Marilyn Manson. And then he sings the weird elf version of Smells Like Teen Spirit because you've heard it 1,000 times before. I really love that ending commentary right there. You know, rape me again. He was actually like throwing that in there on the Smells Like Teen Spirit video, and he was saying, "Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what he's saying. It's the real music. You know, the video is just like ballsy, just to the floor, rock music. Kurt Cobain is not really trying to tell anyone anything to anyone. He's just making the music for you, and he's just jamming it out, man. And then he says, "Work that pole, janitor." That's pretty much the best commentary right there on that video, on that particular video. Onision's favorite bands. How about that Adele? Just kidding, I don't really like her music. Yeah, Daft Punk. And then he makes kind of a parody comment on, oh, I love the way what they did on We Will Rock You and What Is Love, like Hathaway, like irrelevant bloke. This is one of their shittier songs, Technologic. It's true. It's true. There are three people near right now. Oh, this is cringy ass commentary right there. Oh yeah, well we already had that, I guess, but yeah, and then he closed with Marilyn Manson, I guess. Oh yeah, and the Blackfoot Brides have to come too. Fuck me. Yeah, so he kind of goes downhill here. It's okay. I see where the concept of Voldemort came from. He knows the Blackfoot Brides well. Like, are you proud of yourself, mate? He listened to In the End, not by Linkin Park, but by Blackfoot Brides 36 times right now. I believe he said that, but who fucking cares? No, no. Hello? Who is this last guy? Jesus Christ, all of you guys are changing your profile picture. Um, I mean, I can check it out, but I can't go to your channel right now, so there we go. Oh, and then the Offspring. Yeah, he did go downhill here. I mean, the Offspring is not bad, but they're just. The kids aren't alright. The Offspring isn't alright in my opinion. The Who certainly is though. Is that Husker Du? Husker Du? Yes. Oh, the profile picture. I have no idea what a Husker Du is, but let's listen to this stream right, or continue the stream. I guess the stream requests. I mean, back in the day, Onision did make some fire content though. Whenever I was subscribed to the guy, but I mean, he just lost his touch, in my opinion. And I mean, his girlfriend getting a spasm or something, and him filming that. I mean, fuck that guy. Honestly, fuck him. But that's not really an unpopular comment, so there we go. All right, this is a song that I don't know. A Prophecy by AA. I have no clue what it is. So let's listen to that. Sounds like another Maiden song, The Prophecy, but there we go. Oh, Asking Alexandria. This is like a gen band, I believe. I mean, I am planning to make a video of, top 10 great bands of shitty genres, putting Meshuggah on there, of course, because it's so obvious. And I mean, it should tell you enough. I mean, fuck gent. And I believe Asking Alexandria is one of the most popular bands. It starts out really mellow, really slow. Probably goes into a heavy breakdown now. Yeah, there we go. It's okay. I hate it whenever bands have this really soothing, really haunting melody, and you're like, I'm getting into this, and then they're like, "Fuck you, we're gonna play, we're gonna play, we're gonna jam." Well, if you do that, fuck you, mate. Fuck you. I mean, if you're building it up or something, or if you're abruptly ending or something, I don't mind that. But if you're like unexpectedly go into the song, fuck you. I hate that. There are probably some bands that I really love to do that, but I cannot name them off the top of my head, honestly. Hmm. It's basically like a more. What is this? It's basically like an incoherent kill switch engage song. Like it's kill switch engage, but it doesn't make any sense, and it's just all incoherent mess. I hate that vocal right there. That's whenever they're going like back and forth, back and forth, back and forth with the growls. I hate that. Can the song end already? That sounds so ugly to me. I mean, let's just read the comments because it's boring as fuck. Anybody still rocking the hell out of this in 2050? No. Of course, a top rated comment that has to do with, oh, do you still listen to the song in this year? Like, fuck off, mate. Yeah, then it goes into that haunting melody again. I mean, gender fucking sucks, mate. Why are you listening to this shit when you could be listening to something great? Oh, oh yeah, you were asking about the real me. I mean, Phantom is kind of being passive aggressive right now. You listen to the song, bitch, or I'll fucking leave. I do think that Phantom and I are kind of losing our touch right there since, he's more of a weeb right now. And he doesn't really comment on my videos anymore. So, no, I'm asking about the Alexander song. No, you were asking about the real me, right? Oh, there we go. Yeah, you were, asking Alexandria, but you can listen to the Great Alexander or something. Alexander the Great. There we go. It's just like one breakdown after the other. I mean, asking Alexander have good ratings? Probably not. It's just so angsty, mate. Yeah, it was more enjoyable. Asking Alexandria, I believe. I mean, I just do not give a shit about this band. The song was okay. I didn't really mind it. Well, it was bad. It was a bad song. It just was one bad breakdown after the other. I didn't really like that. I hate the fact that they did start out interestingly, but then they just break down into the most generic gen shit ever. So I just don't give a shit about this band. I mean, how many views got I with this video? 28 million. So there are some Gen fans out there, but I just don't give a shit about this band. I'm gonna give this song a 3. It was pretty bad. I do think that a few saving grace were those slow moments, those mellow moments. I like that. The breakdowns sometimes were okay, but for the most part, it was a pretty shit song. So there we go. Yeah, so asking Alexandria barely has any fans, 68 fans. And yeah, all of their albums have a orange rating, meaning mediocre. Their debut is a 5.5, their second is a 5.2, their third one is a 6, their fourth one is a 6.1, and their latest one is a 4.6, so 4.7. So yeah, so they're pretty bad. They're pretty bad bands. And actually, fans rated like a 9 with 2 votes, and everybody else voted like a 4.43. So So yeah, asking Alexandria, I can say this sucks. So there we go. Yeah, so let's listen to that Real Me shit by what's the band name? Wasp the Real Me. So let's listen to that. Wasp the Real Me. Can you see the real me? Do ya? Do ya? Yeah, that's a music video though. I do like that. Kind of looks like a more classic video. This chick saying, "What's the matter with you?" Probably turning off the radio. This is pretty banging so far. Pretty good. Oh, from the Headless Children. Yeah, of course. Oh, they covered the real me. There we go. I actually thought, oh, this is their real me, but it actually is a Who cover. Sounds good, man. Good song. Yeah, I believe if you go to the album, it will say that this is a Who cover, which it is, of course. Can you feel the real me? Don't you? Don't you? That vocal performance is pretty good too. Phantom requesting some fire shit right there. I personally like this more than the original. Ooh, that is difficult. I think they're equal. That's difficult. Yeah, that's probably tie for me. Because this has more of a rocking, powerful tune to it, whereas what's the thing? The Who original is more melody and more atmosphere, but it do like some rocking vibe to it. And I mean, yeah, they both portrayed really well though, so probably a tie for me. In this yellow house, and then the house is the only color thing in the video shot. I mean, they're not a hair metal band, I know that, but they were involved in the hair metal movement. They were seen as that. They have a hair metal look to them, but they are a heavy metal band though. So don't get tricked by that. I mean, this is good, man. This is good shit. Yeah, good shit. New comments? Nope. The real me, the real Richard. Oh fuck me. Or my bag is locked behind my chair. I like those drum beats too. They sound really crisp, really, yeah, just really fresh. Oh fuck this noise! Not wasp, but my chair. Oh fuck me. Real me. Yeah, that was good, man. Great song. Yeah, so that was pretty good. If I have to rank the songs too, it's not as good as the first two. It's definitely better than that asking shit. So there we go. Here's a song Husker Du, Pink Turns to Blue. I mean, I can do one request by you, but I have to kind of like go on with the song list, otherwise I'm never gonna complete it. So that was a great song. I really like the melodies on it. I like the harmonies. I like the cover itself. Love the original, of course. It's probably a tie for me. Whenever I talk about the Who and Was, they're probably like this song is tied for me. The Who song is a classic. This song is great, so I'm gonna give the song a 9 out of 10. It was a great song. If I do have a complaint with it, it's kind of too short. I think, but the original song was kind of short. But I do think, yeah, it does miss something. I don't know what, but it does miss something. But it's a great song, so can't complain about that. The Headless Children is a perfect album, although there are a lot of albums that I've called perfect. I mean, that Headless Children album is fire though, so I can't complain about that. But if a lot of albums are perfect in your eyes, then that's perfectly fine. See what I did there? Yeah. So let's listen to this song, Husker Du, Pink Turns Blue. Maybe that's a good song. Yeah, I will probably do, whenever I can, I will probably not give the song a rating whenever it's like an all-time classic or whenever I dip out of the song too early. If I dip out of the song too early, consider it a not good song. Or, how does the melon say? I'm just gonna rip on my whole career based on the melon, but there we go. How was that? Yeah, not good. There we go. The not good series. So basically, if I skip out on a song, if I dipped halfway throughout it, consider it a not good, which I'm probably gonna say. So there we go. Which I cannot really say since I haven't completed it, but I mean, fuck that noise. I mean, there we go. Oh yeah, this song. I mean, oh let's first do this one. It's only 2 minutes long, so it's not too bad. It's kind of like indie rock. It's pretty good. Good bass. The bass has a nice production to it. Drums are really crisp. Bass is nice. Vocals are good. It sounds kind of like punk and indie rock, in my opinion. That's why the song is so short, probably. But punk is just. It was basically like sex or something. Like you just did it, and you were just done really fast. Like you did it, and you were just like bam, gone. You were done. Punk is basically sex in a way. I mean, come on now. Well, gotta go now. Bye, bye, Phantom. I mean, the fact that he's leaving these streams earlier and earlier and not really talking with me, it is an indicator that Phantom and I are going downhill as a couple, as gay guy. Well, but just as viewer and the channel. He's losing his touch with the channel. I heard that. I mean, I'm not saying that you shouldn't hear it, but I am saying that since I had my downfall, whenever the internet was gone here, and you were kind of away for a while, not commenting on my videos anymore, not on my regular videos. It is kind of an indicator that you're probably not really watching me anymore. You're only kind of like checking out my streams, which I still respect. I still respect that you're checking out my video, but I do think we're kind of losing touch. I think, but I don't want that. Of course, I want Fenton to be on there forever, but I have a feeling. I have a feeling that he is kind of going away. I've just been stressed with work. Oh, there we go. What work are you doing? You probably have to go now because you're bored as fuck. But what for work are you doing? Oh, work. Yeah, I mean school. Just say school, man. Say school. But you're working on school. School sucks. No shit. That's why I'm not doing school, so there we go. Or while I'm done with school, so there we go. That song was okay. It has nice instrumentation. Like the bass, like I said, drums were pretty good. But I gotta do it. I mean, that's the thing. If you want to succeed in life, then well, you can do me. Just kind of finishing up school and then just do your job. That's what I'm doing right now. If you really want to like go to college and all that shit, I mean, good luck with that. It's gonna cost you a shitload of money, and you're probably not gonna get a job out of it. So that's how I look at it. I have a job already. I have a steady job, so I don't really need college. But fuck that noise. I mean, well, not the song, but college and all the garbage. I mean, that song was okay. Husker Du, it's a good title, I guess. Good song, and it's a little bit too short for, in my opinion. It sounds kind of like it is a nice blend between indie and punk rock, in my opinion. It is kind of punky and ferocious, but still kind of an indie flair to it. Well, I'll try to be longer on the next stream. I mean, yeah, you can do that, mate. I would say focus on your school first, and whenever you have time to be on the streams, be on there, and otherwise just look them back if you want. You can listen to the streams while you're working on your homework or something. Listen to Uncle Ominous while you're learning for school or something like garbage like that. I mean, you can do that. I'm not saying do it, but I mean, whatever, man. I want to say I don't give a shit, but of course I care about. Of course I care about Phantom. Of course, man. Well, I do still support Phantom, and hopefully we can bond together again. Not in the gay way, but just as friends, as you and me as a fan person. So I hope that it can work out, again, like it used to. It is kind of going downhill, but hopefully someday it will work out again. We will see. We're still friends, right? Probably. I mean, if we're not, still like you. So there we go. All right, rock on. There we go. I mean, Phantom, go away, man. Do your homework. Look at me. Well, I'm not gonna say that because that's cringe as fuck. But good luck with whatever you're doing with school, and we'll see you in the next one later on. Where the fuck is my charger? It's probably in my back right there. So there we go. So Rip Phantom, man, he's just getting away earlier and early on the stream, really. Oh, I really hope that I didn't forget my charger of the computer. I got my regular charger, where the phone one. I believe less guys gone, so I believe I'm basically talking to myself right now. I believe it's under here. I believe I put it in my bag. I really hope I have this charger right there. Oh my god, I believe it's behind. Yeah, there we go. It's behind me. I would be scared shitless if I forgot my charger. Do you like Enver Hoxha? Oh my god, Left Wing with his obscure metal bands. I mean, come on now. I mean, Left Wing. I'm not really into obscure shit like you are requesting, like this gothic metal shit. I mean, I do like some of it, but not a lot of it. I mean, you're asking me about this obscure metal band, mate. Think by yourself. Think just of the first. Just think of yourself. I'm terrible at speaking, by the way, but they were, so they're not together anymore. But if you're thinking to yourself, Ominous probably doesn't know this band, you probably shouldn't talk about the band, because the fuck is that noise? Enver Hoxha was an Albanian leader. They are not a band. So it was like a politician or something. He is. So it's like a Martin Luther King kind of guy or something, like a speech, like a talker. You're confusing the fuck out of me, because why would I care about something like that? Like, it's a music channel. Sound is in the name, so why would I give a shit about something like him? Or it's maybe a solo artist. He was an anti-revisionist or something. Like, who fucking cares, mate? There were like 7 people in the stream, really. There were 7 people in the stream at one point. I hate the fact that whenever you go to people that are in here, it only shows whenever somebody joins, and it never changes. I fucking YouTube get on that shit. I hate that. Like I want to check out who is in this chat. Like I believe it's only left wing right now. So I've literally no one to talk to because left wing is basically like he talks obscure shit which I don't fucking care for, and I talk about mainstream shit that he doesn't give a shit about. So I literally have no one to talk to right now. So there we go. I mean, he's talking about like politics or something. Like the fuck if I care. But yeah, let's charge this thing right there, the charger thing. Yeah, let's find the plugin. And I'm a plugin, baby. I'm actually not a big fan of that band, but I do like that song. Music so. Yeah, that's better. Damn, look fit as fuck, bro. But yeah, probably left wing on where he left because he said, yeah, fuck that noise and your music taste. Well, it's not garbage, but it's just like so obscure. Like, who fucking cares? Like, only listening to the most obscure shit ever. Like, I mean, it is a thing on my channel, I guess. You are special, but I mean, nobody cares. So yeah, let's listen to the next song. I believe nobody's in this chat anymore. 4 people. YouTube is saying 4 people, but I cannot look who's in here. So there we go. So the next song is I still haven't found what I'm looking for by U2, and Left Wing is probably like U2. Fuck that noise. I'm out of here. Good day to you, sir. Actually, I still haven't found what I'm looking for. Has a music video right now, which came out recently. I mean, this song didn't have a music video for the longest time. I was like looking it up back when I first got into YouTube, or whenever I was. I still am a YouTube fan, but whenever they were good. Highest mountain to the field, to be. I mean, yeah, left wing. This is what I am listening to. So, but I believe you're not even talking music. So, talking about that word refreshionist or something. But I still haven't found what I'm looking for. But I still haven't found what I'm looking for. It is one of their best songs for sure. Just Bono kissing random chicks on the street, like, oh, revolutionary, changing the world, man. I mean, Bono's like one of those crazy uncles that does all this weird shit to be liked. But we already love you because of your music. You don't have to do this. It's kind of like that. You are a great musician, so you don't have to do all these crazy charity things to make it better. You just come off as an ego maniac, in my opinion. I mean, what U2 does for charity is great, though, so I do support that. But what are your favorite leftist revolutionaries? What is that sentence? What is that sentence? Revolutionaries. I have no idea what you mean, mate. I have no idea what you're talking about. Are you talking about people that are lefties that are revolutionary? I'm coming over as a retard right now, but that's what I'm getting out of this. I have no idea what you're on about. Talk English, mate. Talk English with me. I mean, this guy is a YouTube fan, so I'm not really the most intelligent guy. So, not saying that YouTube is a dumbass band, but they're, everybody listens to YouTube. So, I'm saying that it's easy. I'm an easy guy. Whatever you're saying now just doesn't make any sense to me right now. Anti-revisionist. I cannot even pronounce that word. Leftist revolutionary. The fuck are you on about, left wing? You are a weird ass guy. You're arguably even weirder than Dylan Cohen, which is kind of a compliment, and it's probably an insult, but it's kind of a compliment in the same way. You know that you can out weird the weirdo on the channel. There we go. But I still haven't found what I'm looking for. Oh, this next one is going to be a long one. What the fuck are you saying, mate? What the fuck? Do you believe in dialectical materialism? Like, mate, I know that I don't have the best, what's the thing? I don't have the best status or the best, I don't know what the word is anymore, but the best, YouTube cred or something, But do you think I'm like the super intellectual, intelligent guy that knows that all these words are? You're just like, yeah, this refusionist? Do you believe in that? Or he was an anti-refusionist? Have no idea what that means. So you go on about revolutionaries, and I'm like, the fuck is that noise? So you're asking another question upon another question that I don't understand. I haven't answered these first two before, and I'm like, I have no fucking clue what you're on about. And then you're asking about dialectical materialism. Like, mate, what the fuck are you on about? Like, I haven't answered your first two questions, so why am I gonna answer the third one? Are you like, oh, maybe this time you will answer? No, mate. If I don't understand the question, I'm not gonna fucking like, mate. The fuck. If well, yeah, that title's pretty obvious. I'm listening to song requests. We just listened, or I just listened to. Well, I just kind of sing along, so I guess, but you really don't want to listen. Um, but yeah, you two. I still haven't found what I'm looking for. I mean, do I really have to say anything about the song? It has a great opening riff right there. The melody is really nice, kind of haunting in a way. Bono's vocals are just, the typical Bono, pretty high standard. The song that I still haven't found what I'm looking for. Refrain is really nice to listen to, really nice song to put on to. So I'm gonna give the song the classic. It's a classic. So there we go. It's a classic song. I love it. I mean, you two love them or hate them. I love the shit out of the Joshua Tree. So don't look at me like that. I fucking love you too. So there we go. Next song will be Tempest Frigid by Yes. I've never heard of this song before, but well, maybe I have. I've reviewed some Yes records, but not a lot. So Tempest Frigid. Oh, after this is gonna be some garbage. Well, let's first enjoy some Yes. Thesis capitalism. I'm probably gonna read your comments whenever they make sense to me. Yeah, you're just spouting out about nothing, mate. Yeah, so I do really like the mentality of myself. I'm only gonna read a comment whenever I get the comment because garbage, 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 garbage. It's you're sprouting out garbage everywhere. So in my eyes, if you think you're saying the right words, you're saying the right words, but you shouldn't be on this channel if you're gonna talk that intellectual with me, I guess. Because I'm not an intellectual guy. I'm just pretty straightforward, honestly. So there we go. Tempest Frigid, but yes. Yeah, I'm just gonna let left wing comment his comments, and whenever a understandable whenever a understandable comment comes on there, I will comment on the comments. Comment. You're really not a communist, are you? No, I'm not. I do know what the word communist means, though. Communist. I'm a fucking retard, I know, but like people, yeah. Communist is yeah, I'm retarded, I know. Means that you believe that everybody should live in equal, which is a fair statement. But I think if somebody doesn't do anything in their life and they get money, and people that work their asses off and they earn the same amount, I don't think that's fair. So I think whenever what's working now, it works for me. So there we go. I do like that. So I'm not a communist. No, I'm not. So please shut the fuck about everything that you just said. Lol, no, that's not what communism is. Mate, I don't give a shit. So don't talk about communism. I don't fucking care. You know it. You're a smart guy, but I don't care about everything that you just said. So shut the fuck up. Say something that interests me, or leave the channel. And yeah, and I do feel kind of sorry for Levwin, because he's hated by downfall because he re-uploaded, like, or what did he? Mm. I believe he stole like the Ministry of Music videos or something, or yeah, he had some downfall videos which he posted on his channel, which downfall didn't want to. So I got pissed about that. I'm hating on Leftwing because of his obscure music taste and his like political. All of these fucking comments, like, I'm kind of hating on Leftwing too. So Leftwing is kind of an unpopular guy, which he probably wants to, because he listens to obscure, unpopular band. So he thinks I must be unpopular too. That's a good mentality right there that I have right now. So there we go. Yeah, I think pretty much in square. So there we go. Not really too difficult. So whatever you're saying right now, stop it. Get some help, please. Yeah, this song Tempest Fugit. Tempest Fugit or something. Probably spelled it wrong. New comments? No. So probably Levin got pissed off right now because I don't understand that guy. I mean, the fuck are you saying? Like, who cares? Tempus with a U. Should I go with a U, not with an I? Tempus Fidgets. There's a music video for this. So we go. I like it already. That was pretty recently though. I'm probably gonna ignore the comments for a bit because I don't get any comments. Probably gonna put on 2 earpieces right now. Like me just explaining every move that I'm gonna do right now. Well, no, I don't like that because I can't hear myself anymore. Oh, this is pretty bang so far. We're listening to Tempest Fugit by Yes. That's pretty bang so far. Nice bass groove, steady drum. It sounds a bit like how's this song called again? It sounds a bit like Spirit of the Radio by. Oh, I have to drink something. Fuck me. That lead singer looks weird. Fucked up. I don't think that's John Anderson anymore. That's probably from their nine. Oh, that Salad album, that one. The music feels trippy as hell though. It's like kind of a fuzzy, kind of fade feeling. Yeah, let's grab this for a bit. No, it's pretty banging so far. Might have a new comment right now, but who fucking cares? Got some iced tea, bitch. I mean, the amount of keyboards, it's never enough for prog rock. Kind of looks like coffee in a way, really. You know, if you have it in a coffee mug, of course it's gonna look similar. Oh, this, I had a problem too. I was like, I have a new address right now, and I don't know my post. That's you know, of your address. I just cannot get it right, so I cannot send vinyl. You know, the guys cannot send vinyl to me. Jesus Christ. Oh man, I needed that. Yeah, they cannot send vinyl to me right now because I don't know my I don't know my address. That's how much of a retard I am. So if you don't even know your address, then mate, don't comment all that shit that Leftwing just did. Great example. Yeah, so I cannot get vinyl right now because they cancel it because it's not a legitimate address. So fuck me. I'm probably gonna talk with like the keeper of the channel or the channel of this household right here. Yeah, what's my postcode again? And then they say it, and I might just got it wrong, but so weird because I got everything right, but at the same time it's not. So, oh fuck that noise. Not the song, but the address garbage. I'll probably be back right now, and I still didn't have any new comments because, like, who fucking cares about my channel? Oh, and then they have this dun dun dun, and they show like 4 clips of the same thing happening. That was pretty funny. Do we have any new comments? Maybe. Probably like an obscure left wing comment again. I still have no new comments. Like, Jesus Christ. I might just end it like early right now because you guys are not getting into this right now. Yeah, I might just quit right now because I don't really get new comments. Left wing is kind of really annoying the shit out of me, so I might just end it right here. That was a good song. Yes, of course, classic. I do think I've heard better by Yes, but this was definitely like a catchy song, so I'm gonna give this song an 8 out of 10. It was pretty good. I do think it could have been a bit more adventurous, it could have been a bit more distinct, but it was still a nice song to listen to nonetheless. So there we go. What is the next song? Okay. Um, yeah, I'm probably gonna end it at 10, and then I might just continue later. Yeah. So let's do. Yeah, let's do this one right now. There's like one person in here, which is probably me. So there we go. It's Phantom, but it isn't true. Oh my god, I'm not a fan of this band. Yeah, yes, of course I love Yes, but you know, This upcoming song is pretty bad. I've heard way worse though, but it's just generic. Counting Stars by One Republic, 2.5 billion views. So basically, the whole world knows this, but never cared for the song honestly. So yeah, there we go. Never cared for this band. Oh, I'm just not even gonna look at the comments. Just the first one already, November 2018. Like, fuck off. And then they have a Shazam. Um, what is it? Product placement, Shazam. I mean, like one guy was just banging his guitar, like, oh, fuck me. Like, one guy was just banging his guitar. He wasn't even playing it. He was just like, double. I do not solve the lyrics because it's overplayed as shit. I mean, they do play instruments, but it's just such a boring song. He was like slitting his wrist or slitting his throat, metaphorically speaking. It's kind of the feeling that I get listening to the song. It's just the same shit over and over again. It's okay. There's like a convention of like old people that are clapping because, oh, revolutionary. Ugh, I do not get this. Like, fuck. I do like that lyric right there. Make the money, watch it burn. That's an okay lyric. Never right from you. It's catchy, but it's so bland. I mean, it has like 8.7 million views and 324,000 dislikes. That's a great ratio right there, but I just don't give a shit about it. So I'm kind of in the middle. Don't like it, don't hate it. Basically, the detractors of the song are the people that think, oh, it's mainstream, it's garbage, it's top 40 shit. So I don't mind One Republic. I've heard way worse than them. So some people think, oh, they're the saviors of rock and roll. They're not even rock and roll. They're a fucking pop band. Not even a good one. So there we go. I do like it when it's fun and the vocals kick in. Feels me, makes me feel alive. It came in a bit too slow. I was a bit too fast, but that's kind of what I like. You want to continue in a bit of in a coherent matter, but just a little flaw, I guess, for me. Yeah, and then it's just the same shit over and over again. So I just do not care for this song. I mean, it's okay to listen to, but it doesn't take any risks. Yeah, and then they basically the only good lyric of the song. They think, hey, that's a good lyric, so let's rehash, rehash, rehash. Let's overuse that word. Make the money, watch it burn. Take the money, what They just repeat and repeat and repeat. I, I do like the ending though, where one guy's like falling underneath, and he's with the band, and the band watches up. onto the old people. I do like that. That's a nice ending. Yeah, that was a good. That was basically the best part about the video, like ending. Yeah, almost so much in there. Oh, it does continue. Yeah, with an ad, I think. Oh, it just goes on again. Like fuck all. I don't want to listen to the song again. It's okay. It's kind of underwhelming. It's kind of underwhelming in a way. It's just, it's pretty bland. Instrumentation was boring. The vocals were vocal. Yeah, sure. The vocals were boring. The whole song just screamed bland to me. So this is a pretty song. It's bad, but it's not terrible. So I'm gonna give the song a 4 out of 10. It's all right. It's one of those songs that if I hear it on the radio, I think it's not the worst thing ever. But if I never would hear it again, I wouldn't mind, honestly. That's how I feel about the song. So there we go. Next song is, oh yeah, of course, going from one of the most from one of the most generic bands, from one of the most unique bands, which you can probably already guess if I use the word unique. So there we go. I've actually listened to this song, like, I believe on like 2 streams before. So there we go. Something like that. So there we go. This is The Sound of Music by Porcupine Tree. Probably some people will say, "Oh, you got your name from this Porcupine Tree song," but I honestly just thought sound was a good word. Sound off, I wanted an off in there because miniature music. Sound off, and then I was like, "What is a cool word? Ominous. Let's go with that. Sound of ominous." So there we go. So my short-term name is so. That's pretty funny. Sound of ominous. Edges get blunt. That's a great lyric. Going down, going down. Wonders of the world, no one cares, no one cares enough. Yeah, so I believe 60 minutes without new comments, so I might just end it. I might do it. I might do it. I might do it. Am I gonna do it? No, I don't know. But then nobody watching. That's just insulting. I'm not even convinced to finish this. I love to listen to Pork Butcher, of course, but I'm not even convinced since nobody is listening to me right now. I'm just talking to myself, so not really convincing. I mean, how many songs? Like 35. I might just make this a 5-parter. Zero people in here right now. Like, fuck me. Nobody in here. Oh, fuck that. Yeah, I really have the feeling right now that it just should end it. Like, mate, zero. There's like a fucking zero. And that's just pathetic. I'm literally talking to myself right now. Yeah, I'm probably gonna end it. Um, yeah, 5-parter is that. If I do every stream 7 songs, it is a 5-parter, 7, 14, 21, 28, 35. Yeah, so there we go, 5-parter. Yeah, I might do that. Yeah, I will probably end it after this because nobody is listening, so who fucking cares? If somebody comes in here just before I end it, you might save me, but or saying it like a fucking suicide, but I might save this stream. That's what I'm trying to say. But otherwise, I'm just gonna work on the songs. So there we go. Or the songs. I'm probably gonna work on the videos that I want to upload right now. So there we go. Let's talk about the song because that's not really what I'm doing Uh, I'm probably pissed off left wing too because I was like, "What the fuck are you saying? I don't have a clue what you're saying," and he just left because he thought, "Yeah, he doesn't have a clue what I'm talking about, so let's just leave." That's a fair comment, or that's fair thinking. But those comments are not really they're not really coherent in my opinion. I have no idea what he means, like with anything. So we're just gonna end on this really obscure, kind of like unknowing, fading kind of note. Going down, going down. Wonders of the world, no one cares, no one cares enough. Da, 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 da. Fuck me. Zero people. It's just sad. I haven't talked one thing about Pork Tree, but nice interpretation, kind of a haunting melody. I love that. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of conflicted right now because I don't know if I'm gonna give this like a classic rating since it is in absentia, but you don't really get the people say that it's a classic because in absentia. So I don't know, it's not really a pop culture statement. It's not really like a song on there that you hear from most people. So I really have no clue what I should give the song. The classic or dead rating, but I don't really want to say it because it's kind of obvious for me. But I mean, sport country, so there we go. Oh, that's kind of difficult. In my eyes, it's a classic song, but you know, it's not a classic in pop culture. But I shouldn't really give a shit about that. But I'm kind of conflicted on whatever you should call a classic because it has to have a bit of relevancy, I think. And Porkman 3 isn't really relevant in most people's eyes, but whatever. So I'm gonna say it's a classic to me, but I'm not gonna give it that rating because that's not really a fair rating, I guess. But let's talk about the things that I do like about the song. I do really like, just like I said, the haunting melody. Um, Sound of music. Yeah, I do really like, where are the wonders of the world? It's going down, it's going down. I do really like those lyrics. In terms of Gavin Harrison, but yeah, he made his debut on this all. He made his debut on In Absentia. He basically drummed on the three best Porkman 3 albums, and then he made like a killer underrated classic with what's the thing? How's that album called again? Fuck me. Oh, how was it called again? Fucking hell. The Incident, there we go. The Incident, really underrated album in my opinion. Still really great. So there we go. Yeah, really haunting, beautiful melody, great riffs, great instrument playing. I really love Stephen Wilson's vocals on this track too. So In Absentia, one of my all-time favorite records. So you know the rating already. This song is a 10 out of 10. I really love it. It's basically pretty much every song in Absentia is just perfect to me. It's just an amazing album. I mean, between those three classic albums, I really cannot choose. Yeah, I guess the last one of the three, but they're all incredible in their own way. And even then, The Incident is amazing. Light Dobson is amazing. Stupid Dream is amazing. That's a personal favorite of mine, personally, but personally. So there we go. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so there we go. That was the stream for now. I'm not really gonna continue because nobody is in here. So I like to thank Strato and Phantom, yeah, and Les Guy for like a brief moment for that they were in here. Thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it for however long time you were in here. Apparently not because you dipped like the bitch. So there we go. So thanks for watching this video. Do a like, of course, on the stream, and comment or subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for watching this video. Oh yeah, Eric B, by the way, too. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. If you don't have anything good to say, then don't